in Westport, Massachusetts, and I'm Diane Dupont, and my company is One Love Body Care. I just made it out of necessity for myself. I burnt myself with a lye soap. I had no idea at the time how soap was even made. And I was spending a fortune on body care products because I had moved to New Mexico and it was so dry. And I bought this herbal soap, took a shower that night, and by morning my eyes were swelled shut, my entire chin was burned, my laugh lines were completely burned. Everything went to the trash. I ordered books on making natural house cleaning products and natural body care products. It took 2 years to get a bar of soap to hold together, but it finally did. I figure if I can't pronounce the word and I don't know what it means, then I don't need it. And I had a lot of arguments with other body care people, telling them you don't have to use animal fats and you don't have to use chemicals. So these are shea butter, cocoa butter, vitamin E, sunflower oil, and that's it. And then whichever herbs and flowers I put in there. Well, these are all the stuff that I grew last year. So all of this and all of this, that's all from my gardens. When you grow something organically, it's a lot easier to spray a pesticide than it is to go and pick beetles off. So, you know, 6 o'clock in the morning, you're outside in your garden barefooted and you're picking beetles off. It's a labor of love, so I don't care. I love calendula, and that goes in just about everything. Calendula is orange and yellow flowers in the marigold family. I was trying to find something for really dry skin for myself, and I ended up coming across calendula in one of my herb books, and then I just fell in love with it, and then I started growing it, and it's an annual, so you have to plant it every year, but it's well worth it. The calendula soaks for 3 weeks, and you get all the essences out of it, and then I strain it, and then I cook it with some beeswax and some vitamin E, and this is what it turns out to be. But this is the way I make everything. See the pot inside of the pot? I have like 8 burners that I plug in, electric burners, so everything goes into these pots. And I love these coffee pots, you know, the camping coffee pots, because they filter. People think, oh, I can't do that because I don't have the land, or I mean, I'm renting a little, you know, love shack here, I call it, and you know, and I'm growing things in pots, and the people are like, you gonna put that in your product? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, look how many flowers are on here. So figure, you know, take this and take my cosmos. That's a whole batch of wildflowers. If you're passionate about it, you'll find a way, because no matter where I lived, whether I was renting or owning or living in an apartment or even on a 3rd floor apartment, you know, you put it in the window and you grow. You know, I mean, a lot of children would still come to my booth, and you know, when I tell them, oh, the peppermint is from my garden, this or that, they're like, that's something that you grow? They don't know. They think you buy it at Walmart. They really do. You don't pick that up at Walmart? I'm like, no, I grew it. And they're like, you could grow that? I'm like, yeah, it's a plant. And so that's how I realized how disconnected we really are. So it's just constant education, just constantly educating people.